Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Hey, I got some good news. Well, wishful thinking, but it would be good news. Let's talk about the middleweight slash super middleweight slash light heavyweight, right? Here's something that should happen, and I'm talking about right in May. Maybe even on Cinco de Mayo. A good fight, right? What do you guys think about Dimitri Bivol versus Demetrius Boom Boom Andrade? I'm about to say Boom Boom. This ain't Mancini. Boo Boo Andrade. Demetrius Andrade versus Dimitri Bivol, right? What we got there? Two undefeated guys. One a two-division champion. The other one a one-division champion. All kind of belts all over the place. And a whole lot of significance going down, right? Dimitri Bivol has basically proved himself to be one of the top 10 pound-for-pound guys, and some of them got him in the top 5. And let's be real about Dimitri Bivol, right? Me, I'm guilty of definitely having him behind what's my man name? Beterbiev, Artur Beterbiev, and Alexander Gvorchik before Beterbiev beat Gvorchik about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Gvorchik's a lawyer right now, and he was an awesome boxer. I had Bivol behind him, but let's make sure this is clear. Bivol beating Canelo, for me, for people, mainstream people and people who were just Canelo fans, that was a huge win. It was just huge because of the name. But Bivol, I had him beating Canelo. I think he was going to beat Canelo. But, I didn't know he was going to beat him and get a decision. Beating Canelo doesn't mean you win. I thought Lara beat Canelo, right? I can't say Jacobs. That was a close one. But I did think Lara beat Canelo. I thought Gennady Golovkin beat Canelo in the first fight. I think Golovkin tied him in the second fight. I think if it wasn't open scoring in San Antonio, that Austin Trout definitely was in Canelo's butt. But open scoring and Austin Trout, watch the commentating. After 4 rounds, the commentating, hey, this fight is even. Canelo could barely be ahead here after 4 rounds, right? But with open scoring, after 4 rounds, they told Austin Trout, you didn't win any, right? Forcing a guy who's an outboxer and speed and stuff like that to have to stand in that pocket with Canelo the rest of the fight because he was behind, according to those judges, on the ring, and that's what they told him. That wasn't fair to me, so I don't forget stuff like that. So Canelo's been in a lot of contests, pretty close. The bottom line is here, though, Bivol and Andrade, right, would be a damn good fight, right? Undefeated guys going at it, right? And listen, Dimitri Bivol, like I said before, is all that, right? Canelo, and then having the nerve to beat Gilberto Ramirez after that, soundly, right? And Bivol wants to take on Beterbiev next to become undisputed at 175. He would have took the rematch with Canelo, right? So, and he's willing to fight Canelo at 168 pounds instead of 175 to take his undisputed status at 168 pounds. So, seeing as though they, won't have nothing to do in May, might as well fight Demetrius Andrade. Get ready for Canelo. Maybe fight Demetrius Andrade at a catchweight of 170 or go straight down to 168 to get acclimated to get ready for Canelo. Beat up Demetrius Andrade and your legacy is through the roof. Among casual fans as well. Because people know how good Demetrius Andrade is. They also just know they don't have to say it. But in the boxing community, it even goes through the roof. I think if Dimitri Bivol were to beat Demetrius Andrade, he would go to #1 pound for pound. That's what I personally say, because Demetrius Andrade on my list is #2 pound for pound now, because I don't give a damn what somebody's telling me. I look at what's going on. And the fact that when he fights, he beats everybody by far. There's no close fights, and too many awesome people ain't trying to fight him over too long a period of time, right? You can't have the best middleweight in the last 25 years in Gennady Golovkin running scared, and the best #1 pound for pound of Canelo running scared. Obviously proven. That's what's been happening. So you can ignore that or you can't, and I'm just one that doesn't. So therefore, #2 pound for pound, right behind Terence Crawford. That's Demetrius Andrade for me. Bivol is someone who would take that challenge. right? I just can feel it with people. I don't get too much stuff wrong, people, because I don't give a damn about what everybody else is talking about. Dimitri Bivol would take this challenge. He's out there trying to take challenges and make a legacy. That's what's up. Now, when you mention a fight like that, hey, I'm American. So Dimitri Bivol is so awesome right now and garners respect that he's supposed to be getting. Then I'm saying, well, here's a fighter that would give him a run for his money. Smaller than him a bit, but would give him a run from his money, and that'd be Demetrius Andrade. I'm a Demetrius Andrade fan because of what he's been going through. And as a fan, I'm not trying to say don't fight people. Go up and wait even some more if you have to and fight one of the baddest dudes out here right now. That's what I'm telling the person that I'm a fan of. Because I know he would have a good fight with Dimitri Bivol. Not saying he goes up there and beats the hell out of Dimitri Bivol. No. But it will definitely be a good fight. And let me tell you something. Demetrius Andrade has the best chance against Dimitri Bivol among anybody from 168 to 175 or higher. Whatever's next, up to 190. Demetrius Andrade in front of everybody else against Bivol. Even better Biev. I think Demetrius Andrade has the best chance against Bivol than anybody around right now. That's just me. So I would love to see the damn fight. And let's make sure this is clear. Most people should be saying right now, man, Andrade ain't got a chance. Okay, but have him go on and fight him, but he ain't going to have no chance or whatever. But people are not going to want Andrade to fight him. And they're going to start saying things like this if we start talking about this fight. It's who Andrade fought and you don't deserve it, or, you know, he doesn't have a belt right now. Right? And so my point is, who gives a damn? I'm a two-division champion, bottom line. And I'm still undefeated. That's something you're going to want to beat. Right? And that's another thing. Demetrius Andrade, if he would have fought Canelo, he'd be the best fighter on Canelo's resume. And if, matter of fact, let's be honest, if Bivol fought him, he'd be the best person on his resume. You know what I'm saying? So it is all the reasons in the world to do this, and I'm just talking about Cinco de Mayo because just steal the damn show. The lead up would be awesome, right? You got the horrible fighter. You can keep showing how horrible fighter Demetrius Andrade is, and he was called horrible fighter by Canelo, and just keep showing his highlights of what a horrible fighter looks like all the way through the build-up. And all the time for 10 years, how the horrible fighter had belts, begging Canelo to fight him, calling him out of his name. That should be in the lead-up. And Dimitri Bivol is not the horrible fighter, but he's the guy that Canelo ain't going to rematch. Right? And let me tell you something, guys. I know I don't have a big channel. I know all that stuff, you know, and the music and all this and the editing and all that. But I get stuff right. Pretty much damn near, I ain't gonna say all the time because nobody's perfect, but I get a whole lot of stuff right. Just like I'm gonna do a video probably, but Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, why are we talking about that fight? I've been saying that since they announced it before other fights. That ain't happening. Why? How we don't learn from dealing with Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya, Gervonta Davis? You know, you got all that in the mix, and you expecting me to think that they're gonna really fight, and they're talking about it before their next fights. And then Ryan just doesn't have a next fight, and now problems are going on now. Hey, that's what's up. That's why I pay attention, and then I do my thing. Bottom line is the number 2 pound for pound is Demetrius Andrade. The baddest dude running around, one of them right now, Dimitri Bivol. They should fight in May, probably on Cinco de Mayo. Steal the show from whoever the hell Canelo fight. It shouldn't be hard because he's going to fight John Ryder, which I told you he was going to do that too, didn't I? Right? Way back, right after the Danny Jacobs fight versus Ryder. Oh, they stole this fight from Jacobs because Canelo. And that's been a long time ago. It's not hard to do this, guys. I don't know no damn voodoo. I don't know any magic. But just a grown-ass man who pays attention and doesn't care what anyone says. If you're that way, you would get all this stuff right. I'm not Domadamas, although it's a cool-ass name, though. But that ain't what's up. It's just I watch and I can tell you what's going to happen. This fight, Demetrius Andrade versus Dimitri Bivol, would be great for boxing. It would turn the stuff upside down and force other people to fight who they're going to fight. Dimitri Bivol will be up for it, and I'm telling you, Demetrius Andrade will be up for it too. So let's start making it happen. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.